you very much, Chairman.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Chairman. I just have a few words to say. I remember campaigning in the 80s and 90s on climate change issues, quite some time ago. And I was thinking, what's the difference between now and then? We took a few steps forward then, and then we took a tremendous number of steps backwards, unfortunately, in the following years. The difference now, I think, is the increased awareness. And I'd like to add my thanks to all the people here tonight, all the people that signed the petition, and particularly the young people who are really fighting for their future. And I think it's they that have actually raised the issue and energised governments, and central government, local government, and I feel hopefully that we've reached a tipping point and that we won't go backwards and that from now on we'll go forward. But we must be accountable. We need the people here and we need the people out in the community to hold everybody to account. It's not just warm words are not enough. Action is important. Some difficult decisions will have to be made. Money always comes into it, but we'll have to invest in order to save in the future and to give people actually a better quality of life. Better insulated homes that we talked about. There's also the co-benefits of encouraging walking, safe cycling, less polluted environment. We could have so many add-on benefits to actually really getting down to tackling these issues. A better quality of life, a community more in tune with its green spaces and its environment, and it's just a much better world, hopefully, that's facing us. So thank you to everybody here tonight, and let's look forward to a better future. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I should think there are people in this chamber who are wondering why we're using the word, why do I say it? Number 1, declares a climate emergency. My goodness, this is your response to an emergency. Emergency is a very serious issue. No, Councillor Water, we do not have to make the climate emergency be accommodated to the council plans. We have to accommodate the council plans to the climate emergency that we have declared. Simple but practical. There are plenty of things we can do. I'm hearing things of such tremendous importance that we could maybe look at possibly one day turning plastic back into oil. Well, my goodness, I do agree, it can be done. Technically, it can be done. But by golly, it'll be really, really expensive. Stop using the plastic. Stop getting one-time, one-use, one-life plastic. I'm glad, I'm very glad. The members the water out of the tap for the last 6 months. I'm glad that members opposite do like the integrated waste management contract that I spent 18 months to 2 years. I was privileged to work on it and to be the member responsible for bringing it virtually to the date of signature. I accept that sadly we lost a by-election and it was actually a Conservative that put the signature on about 6 weeks later. But the work that gave us source segregated waste streams, that is the work that went in from the then cross-party waste, the waste management group. It was a cross-party group that sought to find the best way forward for this council. It looked to get to a point where we were meeting government targets and maybe exceeding them. And what has actually happened in this council under Tory control is there have been no new aggressive targets set. That is what we need. We need to be pushing forward and upping our rates, not so we're in the top 20%, but so we're in the top 5% of authorities in this country. In Europe, they're far ahead of us already. Let's go catching up with them, not catching up with slow performers across this country. I think that if we have only 10 to 15 years to get climate change under control, we need to start thinking more aggressively, more challengingly, and more thoughtfully about what we're going to do. And the very first place that we need to do it is to make sure that we do not have a single party environmental development group, but that it is cross-party with the Greens, with the This is not something for you to crow about as Conservatives. It is something that this council has got to do for the future of our children and our grandchildren.
Thank you, Chairman. Thank you, members.
Councillor Patton.
Thank you, Chairman. I'll be short and sweet. On the assumption that the motion is accepted today, I'd like to make a challenge to West Berkshire Council and to the Environment Board. Since the local elections in May, the new LibDem controlled Newbury and Thatcham Town Councils have already declared a climate change emergency. So in this new spirit of cooperation that Councillor Linden mentioned, my challenge for West Berkshire is to work together with the town councils and maybe even try and exceed their actions to deliver carbon neutrality more quickly and more cheaply. Thank you.
I'm looking around still, not wishing to debate.
Can we have seconds?
Councillor Longton. No.
Too much energy.
There's too much energy if you speak twice, and you're not allowed. Councillor Longton.
Thank you very much, Chairman. Chairman, I support this motion in the strongest possible terms. There is indeed a severe threat of cataclysmic climate change resulting from excessive carbon emissions. The point I would like to stress, however, is that this is a global issue. Yes, we must seek to become at least carbon neutral in West Berkshire, but the whole of the UK accounts for only 1% of total carbon emissions. Yeah. So West Berkshire's contribution is minimal in the global scheme of things. So yes, we must cut our local emissions, we must set the right example there, but we must also make every effort to lobby national and international opinion in order to ensure that carbon dioxide emissions are cut at a global level so that we can prevent this catastrophic climate change. Thank you.
Councillor Marsh.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I just want to be very